Hello, world. And to y'all, another great day. I was asked to continue the story from yesterday about your light. Sometimes we feel as though no matter how much good we do, it's not doing anything. Sometimes we feel as though as much good and as much as we allow our light to shine, it's not bright enough. Well, I tell you here and I tell you now, it's shining. Sometimes there's still a lot of things within somebody's heart, in somebody's mind, that sometimes it just doesn't break through quick enough. But they'll remember the time when you shared. They will remember that time that you gave them your heart. Sometimes their light is dim and it's fading. But when you share yours, it finds a way to break through. Like a stormy day, the sun is there behind those clouds, doing its best to burn off those clouds and the moisture. It's like God or Moses giving God the opportunity to part the Red Sea. God is within you, opening your chest up like this, like Moses went like this with his hands to separate and bring forth a pathway for the Israelites to walk through, and then closed it back up. To take those things that were behind them and destroy them. I talked about this, about hitting your issues head on. Don't try to go around them, because what's behind you will stay behind you and follow you for the rest of your life. I say that to bring forth your journey. The Israelites had a long journey. And did they slip and fall? Of course. Because others would tempt them. Others would say things to them because they were tired. And they would say, there's no God, there's no faith, there's nothing. Let's do like the Egyptians do and worship these other gods. So they made this golden calf, right? The same thing happens today. We worship many other things. Fancy cars, big houses, other people. You want to be like them. God made us who we are. Can't change that. Don't wish you were somebody else. God made you perfect. God made you perfect. He made you into who He wants you to be. So I'm conflicted on what I want to talk about. So one thing I wanted to talk about, listening to some inspiring words this morning. A title to this video is going to be, I will not be led by fear. Finding courage to live in faith. There's a voice that lives inside us all. Sometimes it's a voice of fear, whispering what could go wrong, reminding us of everyday mistakes we've made. Don't listen to that voice. That's your past. It's not your present, or your future. Fear is not the truth. It's a lie from the devil. It's only the shadow that appears when light begins to break through. When you open up your mind, your heart, your soul, most of all, to the things that God would love you to share with others. He wants you to do that. Today, I want to talk about what it really means to stop being led by fear and stop being guided by faith, peace, and purpose. For we all have a purpose. It's finding yours. For me, it's allowing my light to be shared. First, we have to understand that feeling of fear. Fear isn't always the enemy. It's a natural response that we're all going to feel at one point in time or another. A signal that sometimes matters. But when fear starts leading our decisions, our lives, every moment, it becomes a chain that holds us back. It becomes a chain that keeps us from the gifts that God has given us and realizing that they're gifts. And it keeps us from the gifts that God still wants to give us, that He wants us to receive. Think about it just for a minute. How many times have you wanted to take a step forward? Start something new. Speak your truth. Speak your truth. No matter who that person, place, or thing may be, speak your truth. Do not hold back what is within you. Share it. Forgive. Move on. But fear whispered, the what if? What if you fail? What if the person takes it in a way of misunderstanding? What if that person takes it in a way that offends them? What if that person doesn't want to talk to you ever again because you told them the truth? I say you did your job. You spoke in faith, you spoke in peace, and you spoke with purpose. Fear thrives on the what if. Faith thrives on even if. The even if you get released from a position, the even if the truth hurts you or the truth hurts somebody else, even if it affects your inner being, you are guided by faith, peace, and your purpose. Even if it's hard, I'll move forward. Even if I stumble, I'll learn from my stumbling. Even if I'm afraid, I'll still choose courage over all fear, over all anxieties that fear brings. Inside of all of us, there's voices. The voice of fear and the voice of truth. I choose truth over fear. I fear no one, no thing, but the wrath of God I do fear. Fear says, you're not enough. You're a nobody. What difference does it make if you tell the truth? What difference does it make if you share your heart and your soul? What difference does it make if you're guided by faith, peace, and purpose? Truth says you were created with purpose. Fear says, don't try that. Truth says you were made to grow. You were made to be who God made you to be. It's finding your purpose. To find your purpose, you live with faith, and have peace within your soul. It will be shown to you immediately what your purpose is. My purpose in life is to share joy, love, and happiness. It makes me feel great inside, so that all the other things around me don't bother me so much. Fear shouts out loud, causes confusion, causes evil, causes people to stop in their tracks. But the truth whispers in your ears and tells you, live by faith, be guided by faith, have peace, and most of all, share your purpose. But the whisper is stronger than a shout, than a loud voice. If you slow down long enough to hear the voice of God, every day we have a choice. We have free will. We get to decide which voice that we want to follow. The shout that causes confusion, or the whisper that gives peace. The one that limits you, or the one that lifts you. I choose the one that lifts me. When we feel fear, it not only holds us back, it steals our moments of joy that we'll never get back. It steals our moments of each and everything that God has gifted to us that we'll never get back. Opportunities missed. Opportunities missed for respect, for understanding of who and whose we are. The understanding that people will find when you tell them the truth without fear of retribution or anything else, that you are one not to be messed with because you're guided by God and His Word. It brings discernment to others to understand. Fear will keep you from words that need to be said. Words left unsaid are involved with fear, are deemed to stay inside of you to cause confusion. When we need to dream big, fear are dreams left untried. But here's the truth. Let it be known. Life begins the moment we stop letting fear make our decisions and choices in life. You don't have to be fearless to live freely, to be guided by your purpose. You just have to be willing to walk forward with fear and not living under it, allowing it to consume your every moment, your every piece of being. Break free from it. How do we do that? So, how do we stop being led by fear? Name it. I've said this many times. You can't conquer what you won't confront. If you're trying to go around it, it keeps you in the same rut. It keeps you from leaving the past where it belongs and allowing it to dwindle away. Hit it head on. Go straight through it. For fear has no place in your life. Replace it. Swap it. What if with even? Swap out fear with even if. What and when I tell the truth about whatever it may be, you've done your job. Replace it. Swap what if with even if. I will live with no fear, even if it affects me, even if it stops me from some place that I want to go. It stopped you because God said that's not your path. Act anyway. Courage is movement in the presence of fear. It shows fear that you have no time for it. Feed your faith daily through prayer, meditation, reflection, whatever keeps you grounded. Replace fear with it. Replace fear with joy. Replace fear with happiness. Replace fear with love. You will see a difference in yourself and the people that surround you. Every step you take in faith weakens fear's grip on your life. And soon, the voice of fear becomes quieter. No longer is it loud. All you hear is the whisper of God, the whisper of truth, the whisper of joy, peace, love, and happiness. And the voice of peace will grow stronger within you. Faith never promises an easy road. Never. It promises that you'll never walk it alone. You will always have God, His Son Jesus, my Lord and Savior, right there with you, guiding you, standing right beside you, holding your hand, or have His arm around you to let you know, no matter what, everything's going to be all right. When you walk in faith, the unknown becomes an adventure. The unknown gives you joy because you've never been there before. Your heart races. Your heart brings more of faith to you. When you walk in fear, the unknown becomes a prison. The unknown wants you to stay away. People of many cultures, you fear because of the unknown. I myself love to be around people of many different races, many different creeds and colors, because I fear not. I will show them love no matter what. Color means nothing to me. Religion means nothing to me. But spirituality means everything to me. So I choose faith, not because I don't feel fear, but because I'm tired of letting fear drive my story. No longer will I allow fear to drive who I am, what I am, and whose I am. I will tell fear I have no time for it, for my journey has just begun. I will tell fear I have no time for it, because I want joy, I want peace, I want love, I want happiness. I want it, so I fear not. To go ye therefore and preach, teach, and evangelize in his holy name. Every time you choose courage over comfort, you're rewriting your story of life. You're proving that fear doesn't have the final say, but your peace does, your joy does, your love does, your happiness does. You're made to walk in the light, not shadows of fear. So today, and every day after today, remind yourself that fear has no place to steal your moments of joy, to steal your moments of peace, love, and happiness. So I tell you today, live not in fear of the what or the unknown, but live in the light. Show and share your light. Find your purpose within your light and allow it to shine bright. All right, y'all. I love you. Peace. Share it. Your love, share it. Your joy and happiness, share it with each and every one that you come in contact with, no matter who they are, because you know whose you are. All right, y'all. Peace.